What's going on, guys? We're back. We got some action. We got some really, really cool stuff. Two things. One announcement, one release. Both awesome. We're going to get right into it, guys. Very, very exciting stuff. Really, really shocked about one specific thing regarding the Ahsoka figure that we're going to get into right now. As you can see, gorgeous figure. Way better than the DX. Such a slap in the face. It's kind of depressing now that the DXs are not that figure anymore. You know, how can we have gotten a DX figure and then getting an MMS figure that is better than the DX when historically the DXs have always been the best overall, packaging, accessories, figures. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's to me, it's kind of depressing because the DXs are, they're not the top notch anymore. When you're getting an MMS figure or a TMS figure, that is better than a DX, it's kind of like, why are we bothering with the DX anymore? Like, what is the point of the DX now? Yeah, I get it. They want to keep a fancier line. I understand, but it's like, what is the point? If you're giving us better figures, same character. It's not even like they're doing like a Ahsoka, right? The Ahsoka figure, and then another character, and then one's better than the other. No, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about the same exact character, being, better as an MMS / TMS than a DX. Let me see who's in here real quickly, guys. Uncarded in the house. How do you like the new? How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Babo in the house. Rudy, my friend, how are you? Welcome. DXs aren't what it's crazy. It's like, what, like, where is this going? And it's not, this is not the first figure that's happened with. I believe Luke was also a DX, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, what is the point now? Galilei, this guy. William Cody Artisan is the new, yeah, exactly. But not even, specifically speaking of Anakin and the Joker, right? Those bases are not DX bases, right? DXs have always have the nicer bases. Those two figures that I just mentioned don't have, anything crazy like that, anything fancy. That Anakin specifically, there's nothing, DX about it. Nothing. That base is the most basic thing in the world. It looks like the base that is coming with the Clone Wars Palpatine. So it's, to me, it doesn't look like a DX. Yes, it's their fancier version now, understandable. But when it comes to, the DX style of packaging, the DX style of, what the DX was, nowhere near the same. But yes, we know that the Artisan is their top notch now. But I don't understand, like, how they could do this. I didn't expect them, and I told you guys this in a different stream, that I knew that there was no way that they were going to make a DX for the Ahsoka, which doesn't make any sense to me. And I told you guys this before, because of the fact that, why are they making a figure for a show, right? So Ahsoka's DX figure was for the Mandalorian show, which is not her show, right? That's not her show. So why would they go all out? Again, what I told you guys, what I thought the reasoning behind that was that it was her first appearance, obviously besides Clone Wars. So that's why they went all out. That I understand. But the reason why it doesn't make sense to me is because it's not her show. As a side character, she should have had an MMS. And guess what? This white figure should have been her DX21, right? 2 face plates. Hopefully they fix the joints, and we're going to get into all this stuff because they did mention that they updated the joints. So that's what I mean. They should have given us the DX for her Ahsoka figure as the Ahsoka show, and given us an MMS, figure for her, or a TMS figure, right? It's the Mandalorian, so TMS figure for Ahsoka from the Mandalorian show. Why are they doing this? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. The fact that the figure is better as an MMS doesn't make sense. Even more of a slap in the face. So that's what I'm not liking about this at all. And guys, don't leave. I got a little drama at the end of the show. It's nothing crazy, but kind of funny. I'm going to talk about it on Saturday too, so it's not a big deal. Harold, my friend, welcome. Let me guess, people. I was just going to get into that. I can't wait to hear how many people hate the figure. I can't wait. This thing is beautiful. This thing is a 10. The likeness is way better than the DX21. Like I told you guys, look at the detail on her crown. That was 100% coming. I told you guys that it was noticeably different, which is what I said. They have to they have to redesign it. Rudy says Scarlet Witch has a right. That's why I didn't mention her. Correct. That's why I didn't mention her, because she feels more like a DX. That new fancy base with the light up function. I believe it has 3 light up functions. So that right there to me is a DX product, right? Still very basic figure as Scarlet Witch, 4 different effects. She comes with a few hands and that beautiful base. That to me, still a very basic figure, but the base at least makes it feel like a DX, right? But it's still, to me, that's not a DX figure whatsoever. No. William says, it feels like DX just a trial and error. Luke 2, different DX, Ahsoka. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know. Wait, I want to see something. Yeah. So here she is, guys. Again, like I said, the likeness, way better. Way, way better. The outfit, very similar to the gray one. Obviously, different colors. A lot of differences. The armor, the gauntlets, the shin guards. They made the the Leku longer, which we talked about before. I showed you guys the difference in the pictures. It's a lot longer, which had to come. They had to modify it. She looks completely different than she did on the Mandalorian show. So it's common sense. I just mean it's amazing, and people are going, no, absolutely. I know exactly what you meant. Absolutely, 100%. People are always, are always going to hate on something, especially when they're not going to buy it. That's your key right there. If it's a person that's always hating on stuff and never buying anything, there's your excuse. Nafty, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. So we have even those. Yeah, I'm going to get into that a little bit. That's funny. Gambit, my friend. I like that Hot Toys is doing different. So this is why it's a slap in the face, that I feel like this should have came with the DX, not this one. And again, why are they doing this? I don't get it. And it's, like I said, it's not the first time, it's not the second time, but why? It doesn't make any sense. Albert, my friend, welcome. I hate that this is so premium. I know. Everybody's crying. Everybody's like, my wallet. But this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So it looks like, as of right now, that we are getting the same exact body. But like I said, they did mention, newly designed articulation, or joints. So we'll see if that meant the elbow joints as well. I hope so, because we know the disaster that happened with the DX21. Also, as you can see, guys, we got the separate eye rolling system. We have the angry face, which I think is the coolest thing of this figure. That it makes her look so much badass, so much more badass. Here's the differences. So as you can see, like I said, very, very similar, right? Outfits. Just one's white and lighter, some white and some gray, lighter gray, and then you have the dark one here. As you can see, like I said, the gauntlets are different, the shin guards are different, a lot of differences. You got the little beads here, same as here. The design of the belt, different, as you can see. The Leiku, as you can see, a lot longer on the new one. And look at the likeness. The likeness of the DX21 is garbage compared to the TMS 118. Completely different head sculpt and a way better head sculpt for the new one. Is the other one terrible? No, but it's nowhere near as good as this one. Nowhere near as good as this one at all. Like here, you really see Rosario's face right here. Another thing, look at the eyebrows, the differences in the eyebrows, the difference in design of the the markings on her face. Look at the cheekbones. If you pay attention to the cheekbones, how they're more prominent here. Not so much. You can still see a little bit here, but I feel like they pop out a little bit more here. It could just be me. Same exact body. Again, it looks like it, but I don't know if you guys could tell the difference in color. This is more orange here, like a flat orange. This has more different tones of like a brownish and a little bit more of a shine. I don't know if you guys could notice that. So is it a new body? Is it a repainted body? Is it something completely different? Right now, from what it looks like, the body looks completely different, right? Like I said, there's a shine to it. There's a more of a deltoid muscle tone on it, as you can see. And I think you're noticing that. We're noticing that a little bit more because of the fact that it has a shine to it. It has a little like semi-gloss tint to it. So we just got to wait and see what it's going to look like in hand. Here's the angry face in action. Gorgeous. Those teeth, badass. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can't complain about this at all whatsoever. The base, really nice. Again, massive base. Is it necessary? I'm not going to use it, Let me see who's in here real quickly. I'm seeing Mad Planner. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Hi, folks. This is a good look. Absolutely. This is awesome. Even standing there together, the heads could absolutely. And that's why, it's a slap in the face, because the figure just came out. So how are you already, getting a brand new face? And again, I'm not complaining about that because obviously we should get new stuff all the time. But it's like, we're getting the figure kind of soon. But the fact that it's a completely different figure, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. You can get them both and they're both going to look different. So it's not about, oh, we're getting the same figure twice. That's not what I'm saying at all. Absolutely not. That's not the case. But I feel like the X should have been, a little bit closer to this. That's how I feel, at least. Mark, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday, guys. Give us that new. Thomas Jones, welcome. My $1,600 man. I wish I could afford this, but Justin and yeah, can you imagine? Guys, for those who don't know, Thomas Jones got robbed $1,600 from Toys Wonderland, thanks to the King promoting them. So, but the King is good. The King, the King has changed my life with his collection. One time I spoke to him and he was so profound with his words and his wisdom that I became a lap dog like everybody else who had him on his show. Anybody who had that guy on their show became his lap dog. It's so crazy how it started, how it's going. This is exactly what happened with the Best Mandalorian, and then they dropped the yeah. And it's funny because do I think they're going to make another version of her? I doubt it. I don't think so. Like I told you guys, she started off the show with the gray outfit and then she changed into this. So are they going to make a second gray? I don't think so. I think it would be dumb unless it's something completely different, like a like a Wonder Woman, celebration piece, WB 100 Wonder Woman, something like that, but I doubt it. But who knows? Who knows? Rudy says, TW a bunch of crooks. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know how painful it is? $1,600 thanks to the king, and you guys keep supporting the king because he makes amazing videos. Amazing videos. So look at the lightsabers. I'm gonna assume, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just gonna assume this as of now. I know she's up for pre-order on Sideshow. She's $300 flat, obviously plus tax and shipping. Which, is the price okay? I guess. I mean, we're getting more stuff. We're getting updated stuff. We're getting, so I'm not complaining about the price. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? You either buy it or you don't. So it's not terrible, but are they gonna sell out? And I want to get something. I want to get into something too after we talk about Ahsoka, guys, regarding Crosshair. Let me know. Let me know. I'll let you guys know. What I feel is going on with that. Cody A says they got wires on them. Wires on what? Tell me. Wires on what? And then here's another shot. Just badass. Beautiful. One thing I did notice, guys. Look how much they're bending her arms. Pay attention to how much they're bending her arms, because that tells me that they fixed, the figure, right? But if you go back, her lightsabers. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that. What do you mean wires where though? I don't see where the wires would be. Explain to me. Lightsabers there. Oh, okay. So USB powered. Oh, there you go. So it's going to be the same brightness as the Grand Inquisitor, probably. So get ready for that, unless they tell you brighter lights, which they haven't in the pictures. So because it's too soon to change that, right? The Grand Inquisitor just came out, so this figure was already I guess ready to be announced. Can they still change something? Absolutely, right? This is just an announcement. It's not production. It's not ready to ship. So they could show us this and then, update it down the line and say, oh, we updated the lighting effects for a little bit more brightness. That's 100% possible. So we'll see. And Carter says double jointed. Yeah. Also, so it looks like it's a new body, guys. It looks like it's a new body, and it looks like it's a modified body. Tuli, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Joker J in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Hit that like button, guys, please, if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for always pushing the likes for me. Gold BBS, welcome. Is the new Batman Tactical 2.0 worth getting if I didn't get the first one? If you don't have the first one, absolutely. It's the better one. It's the updated one. You get the better base with it. It's if you had the first one, you would see that there's a difference in paint, right? The new one has a more like a whiter grayish paint that pops more than the old one, than the Justice League one. So than the original one. So yes, I think so. I think the new one's better, and literally you're not missing out on anything from the first one because you get the better base with the second one. So absolutely. Grand Inquisitor lightsabers look good. People's home setups. I think some reviewers use a lot of watt power to make it less bright. Some reviewers also were showing spawns. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yes, yeah. I don't know. I just know that people were complaining that they weren't so bright. Blah blah blah. So I had a whole conversation on that, but that makes sense. Again, I don't ever turn these on, so it doesn't really affect me at all. I don't know. I don't even know if any of mine work. I never put the batteries into the arms. I never, have them lit up, because what's the point, But I know, you guys love that stuff. Look at the articulation. Look at her stances. Look how she stands. Like I said, look at the muscle tone in the new body. This is definitely a new body. I can tell you guys right now. They had to use a new body with that disaster of the TX21. Here it is. Look how much is bent here. Look how much it goes up to. So they're definitely updating their bodies really, really nicely. Look at that. Gorgeous. Tell me she's not gorgeous right here. Tell me you don't see Rosario Dawson in that picture. 100%. Way more than the original one, than the DX20, DX21. Billion times better. Look at that. The eyes. Look, you get the blood vessels in the eye. Beautiful. Look how like they look like bluish green, the eyes. Beautiful. Like I said, look at the design up top. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous figure. Gorgeous. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect all day long. Now, if you compare, like I mentioned earlier, you put this next to the old one, this one's going to blow it out of the water. 100%. Look at that. With the poncho on. I think she looks more badass and without the poncho on. Because I have the poncho on her gray one, I'm going to display her without it like this. Like that. So she looks mean. I would like to get two for both head sculpts, but because they're so close together to the DX, I think one displayed with the angry face, I think, is enough. You know what I mean? I don't think it's necessary to get two. I mean, obviously, whoever wants to get two, go ahead by all means. But I feel like for me, I think just the angry face is what I'm really interested in regarding the what do you call it? The new head sculpt. It looks like the joints too looked, completely different, completely new, more articulable. Look at that. Here's Sabine in the back, looking badass too. It's gonna look good. Let me see what you guys are saying real quickly. George, I love that Batman, beefy, tough to put. Yeah, that Batman, like the arms like barely go up, like, you know what I mean? Just a very bulky figure. Like the arms bend like very little because the bicep is, humongous, but it's a gorgeous figure. Brad Koski, welcome. Can't wait for that 7th. Yeah, that's gonna be a gorgeous figure too. I got two of those coming. Two special editions. I think the white really, yeah, absolutely. Sexier figure with the white. I usually don't complain about likeness, but this is 100. Yep, 100%, absolutely correct. Yeah, I never complain about the likeness either. Unless it's like real bad. They usually look great in the pictures, but this blows the other one out of the water, 100%. I bet a lot of people will be selling off the first version. I think a lot of people are already, just because of the fact that the arms are crap. So I think they're already getting rid of them as soon as possible. I didn't. I got two of them. I got one displayed. I got one sealed in box. For a rainy day. You never know. Maybe I could use it for a trade, whatever the case may be. So I'm not getting rid of mine. But people already are selling theirs. Had the same thoughts on the sculpt is better, and I think it's because of the eyes. They seeded her. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. Gray sculpt. Glad I'd waited. Yep. Oh, you didn't get the gray one. Yeah, no, this one's a better one. 100%. Obviously, you'll miss out on those two bases, the DX20, DX21 bases. But these are, this figure is way better than that. You could always, get a DX base from somewhere, eBay or whatever. And then if you really like the bases, you could get whatever base, either one you want, and then just display it if it's that, necessary for you, if it's such a big deal for you. Still a shame they didn't use this body on the left. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still keeping the first. Yeah, I saw mine. I'm not getting rid of, no need. And then here she is, angry again, gorgeous. What scares me is this. Why don't they show us this? Show us this. I want to see what's under there. And I still haven't removed mine. My little sleeve, I've never removed it to see what's under there. Just because I am so afraid of touching that thing that I am not going near it. Here we go. All new joint designs allowing wider range of articulation. So this is a brand new body. Brand new body, 100%. Or they figured out a way to attach the joints, to the body. I'm assuming that's what they did because the way that these were breaking was funky. So, here it is. So again, them letting us know this, right? This warning here, this mention here, all new joint designs allowing wider range of articulations. They're charging us for this. This is a new update. This is a new upgrade to the figure, to the body, right? To this brand new figure coming out, because this is not anywhere near the DX20, DX21 figure. So by them mentioning this, they're telling us this is a whole new piece, right? So here it is. Interchangeable face sculpts with separate eyeballs. So here's the two faces. We got the hilts, USB. We have two actually. We got two wired and two not wired, it looks like. So I guess two are just the props and then two are like fully lit. LED lightsaber powered by USB. Here's the base. We got 2, 4, so three pairs of hands, 3.5 pairs of hands. Really, really, really gorgeous figure, guys. Really, really, really nice. And then also, I have some images here. Shout out to K1 Master, who always does this stuff. Here's some comparisons from the poster, the show poster, and the Ahsoka figure from Hot Toys. As you can see, look at the comparison. It's like 99% there. Besides the brightness in the eyes right here on here, it would have been the exact same thing. And the lips are a little bit fuller on the poster. That's about it. You're gonna tell me this is not the same? Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Here she's got her mouth a little bit open. Here she doesn't, but she's there. That's the Rosario right there. Look at that. The angry face. Tell me that's not spot on. That's crazy. Crazy. I'll keep both the other Ahsokas, but after this one is really imagine it's like this is really it. This is not the last one by any means. What's going on with the Batman? Who's releasing it first? What's your thoughts on the Hot Toys version? Will have rooted hair? No, not having rooted hair. The Hot Toys will probably come out first. I don't think Inner is anywhere near ready. Ew, that aggro face will stay in the back. Sassy bros in my life already. Joker Jack. That angry. Yeah, beautiful, 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 beautiful. So that's my favorite thing about the whole figure already. Just that, both faces are great, but that angry face can't beat that. Look at that. Just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Anybody not getting this? Please, somebody in the chat, tell me if you're not getting this. Because I really like to know. Somebody tell me in the chat, where are you, Ahsoka? I know her picture's not up yet, so I'm looking for, here she is. Oh, they did put it up already. So here she is, guys, $300. Like I mentioned, $300. Let me see some of the details. Weapons, accessories, specially designed figure base. So here's the weapons, one LED lightsaber, USB powered, one pair of lightsaber. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I just saw. The costume, let's see the body. Authentic details, Ahsoka, a newly developed head sculpt and 2 pieces of interchangeable head sculpts with separate rolling eyeballs, features screen accurate facial expressions, absolutely, makeup and detailed facial patterns, newly sculpted blue and white striped Leku, yep, with increased length and embedded with bendable wires, guys. So you got wires in the hair. So according to Codier, we have the wires on the lightsabers and we got wires in the hair. The corn's hair, Leku. We have body with over 28 points of articulation with silicone material. So here we go. So we're using, like I said, it was a completely different body than the original DX. It's noticeable just in the pictures. It has a shine to it. It has more muscle tone to it. That's why I noticed it right away when they did that side-by-side comparison right here. And it's beautiful that they actually did that themselves. They're not hiding anything. They're showing you that there are differences. So as you can see, just from here, you can see that the bodies are different. There's more muscle tone here. And I'm going to go back to the DX to see if there's any silicone mentions on there, because as you can see, like I said, here it is. Silicone material made arms. So they added silicone to the arms only, it looks like. Obviously, they don't need to show you the legs, with silicone because they're going to be covered with the pants. So you don't need that. All new joint designs allowing wider range of articulation. Approximately 28.5 centimeters tall. 7 pieces of interchangeable hands, and that's it. So we got silicone. Now let's go to the Ahsoka DX, which I doubt she's gonna mention, or they're gonna mention that there is any what do you call it? Any silicone. Let's see real quickly. Where is she? Where's Ahsoka? Am I bugging out? Am I missing her? Where is she, guys? Where is she? Ahsoka DX. There she is. There she is, that beauty. So let's see if they mention the body. Here we go. Newly developed head sculpt is separated on a highly newly sculpted blue and bendable wire. So same exact thing with the Leiku, and no mention of any silicone. So there's no silicone in the DX 2021, but there is silicone in the DX in the MMS 118. So what I think they did, or what I think they're doing, is they're giving us a one-piece silicone arm like they did Wonder Woman. So that body, right? That Wonder Woman body with silicone on it. It's a one-piece arm, right? Which is what they should have done for the DX 2021. So I think that's what they're doing. They're giving us a one-piece arm to avoid the bending, to avoid the breaking at the bend, right? At the elbow bend. So that's good. That's very good. I want to see if you look at the bends, the way they bend their arms, see a full, like, almost 90-degree angle. Very ballsy. But they didn't warn anybody about, the crappy joint that was in there. See? So brand new body, guys. 100% brand new body. It looked like a new body just from the pictures. So that's a good sign. I doubt we're going to get any elbow breaking anymore with this update. Again, it went up in price. We just saw that. Look at this, actually. So we have Ahsoka. She's at $300 for the new one. And the DX21 is at $315, right? We just saw it at $315. So the DX is more valuable because of the base, because of the accessory. Here it is, $315. Because of, the DX is always supposed to be a better loaded figure, right? A more loaded figure, a figure that comes with more stuff, bigger stuff, specifically usually the bases, right? And some slight accessories here and there, not always, but that's what the DX was always supposed to be. The reason why it's pricey, $315, and in the MMS 118 is $300, is because, again, the DX should always be more valuable due to the fact that it's supposed to be a special figure. But the fact that they're making the new one better, is that a bad thing? No, but also it's not a DX, right? So why are we, not making the DX the best, out? I don't understand. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Why are they spending more time? Why are they making a TMS or an MMS better than a DX, right? Makes no sense to me at all. Let me see what you guys are saying. Supposedly the bike from the Batman is getting invoiced soon in Hong Kong. Oh, I did hear that too. Somebody told me that. Was it you? Somebody told me that. I'm passing, waiting for inner. This guy is waiting for inner. Wait till I show you guys what I said to Rosario Dawson. I don't want to get it, but I probably will. I'm waiting for J&D, this guy. I'm getting her again. This be a Toys. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Finally moving up in the world. Oh, look at that. No more PO. The community is evolving, guys. They're evolving the veteran way. They're evolving the veteran way. Not the lying streamers way, the veteran way. Veteran doesn't PO nothing anymore. I mean, unless it's special, but PO nut. Babo says must have, but not a. Yeah, no. Definitely belongs in the collection 100%. Shoulders are, yeah, they look more muscular, absolutely, and that's the first thing I saw. You notice the muscle tone way more than the first body, because again, it's Wonder Woman's body, and if you compare the Wonder Woman 84 body with the WB 100 body, her WB 100 body is a little bit wider, a little bit more muscular. She's a little bit taller. She's a little bit thicker. So I think they're using that same body. I just have to see if the height, once obviously the figure's out, what I want to see is if it's the same height, when you have them next to each other. Obviously, we can look at the measurements and see, oh, this one's taller, but I want to have them in hand, see if it's the same exact thing. She looks a little bit taller. She should be. If they're using Wonder Woman's WB 100 body, she should be taller than the DX21 body. Absolutely. Does this version have some ninja shoes? Love those. I think so. She comes with the looks like samurai shoes. Yeah, same ones. Actually, no, they're not the same ones, but also very, very. They're not as ninja though. I tell you that. The original ones will look more like a ninja than the new ones. The new ones look more like a sneaker with a top on it. Does silicone crack easier? I believe so, depending on obviously your temperature in your display room, the humidity in your display room. All of that affects anything silicone. Everybody that has Fisons and they have the temperature problem, they know what it's like, and it's a nightmare. That's why I don't bother with silicone, even though I don't have a temperature issue down here. I don't go for that stuff. It's like there's nothing that silicone's going to do for me besides just, be more risky and bigger chance of getting messed up over time. So I don't bother with that stuff. But yeah, it that should be one of the downfalls of the silicone, that they crack easy, they dry out. Again, if you have that issue of temperature. The only issue I had with the Peacemaker was his arms when bent. No, they look fine. They didn't look terrible. I thought they looked really good, actually. I thought they were going to look crappy, but no, they actually came out really nice. Love the silicone bodies, but swapping hands is a little problem. Yes. Yep. Annoying. Very annoying. DX should be standard at this point. Yeah, so correct. So I think that every figure, now that they have the artisan line, I think every figure should be, the DX, no more MMS, no more TMS, just standard DX, just start naming everything DX this, DX that, because if the MMS and the TMS line are better than the DX, why would anybody buy a DX, right? So just make everything DX, and then you have your DX and then your DX artisan, and that's it. But they would never do that because, they don't need everything to be DX. Even though they're not even packaging everything like the DX is used to, right? So I don't know what the hell's going on. I think eventually the DX is going to get phased out and just become the DX artisan, but that doesn't even make sense because, for example, Ahsoka, what are they going to root? They're going to give you, real cow horn, real bull horn on it? No, right? So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. But something's got to change. Something's got to change with these lines because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Mr. Mom, welcome. Says IPO, and I guess I am a live streamer. Like, I can live with that. Man. So that means you said you hated the figure and you're buying it? Is that what you're trying to say? Based on the new Ahsoka is also the WB 100 Wonder Woman repurpose. Of course, we always, or I always say, they always reuse everything. Always. Any chance they get, they will always reuse it. All they did was they attached this side piece here, but this is the same exact thing. Obviously they changed the logo, but yeah, they will always reuse that stuff. Crazy. Mr. Mom, I peel Venom. I ain't off the drip yet. Can't please the world. Yeah, no, it's true. You can't. You really can't. That's why when you try to please everybody, you please nobody. Let's see. Looks like the most boxes are slip cases. Yeah, exactly. Even the the hell's his name? The Luke from Mando was a DX. Ahsoka was a DX. I forget what other DXs recently. But I feel like the DXs haven't felt special at all. I already pre-ordered this. Put my money where my lying mouth is. Oh my god, this guy. Did advance? Yes. So we're gonna get into that as well. So again, guys, beautiful, beautiful figure. A 10 all day. Updated body, silicone arms. Again, because this is the it has to be the Wonder Woman body reused again, at least the torso, because they're one piece arm, right? It's a one piece body, right? There's no joints, there's no interchangeable joints, there's no poppable joints, right? You can't pop out the arm. So what are they doing, right? They're saying a new silicone arm, so it has to be the whole body, right? They must have wrapped it with silicone, and that's why we're getting this new look, which looks beautiful. And again, this will not have any breaks guaranteed or your money back. We just got to wait and see when it comes out. Harold says, getting ready to grab lunch. You too, my friend. Have a good day. Have a nice lunch. I'll see you soon. Mr. Mom. Oh, it's Mr. Mom. All right. And then, guys, like I said, we got more action. We got Hot Toys as well, trying to at least, let me see if I can find it. No, it's not here. So this is the Spider-Man 2.0 announcement figure. He's already out. He should be shipping already, or at least by tomorrow. It was announced this morning. I remember that it was going to be out soon, but I didn't think this soon. Beautiful. I told you guys mine is already paid off from Pop Collectibles. This one in the black Spider-Man suit. Special edition, obviously. This here is the 2.0 from the Spider-Man video game, Spider-Man 2. The difference was, remember that the claws were added, a few updates on the actual suit and the hands and the gloves, and you got some symbiote additions, accessories on the figure. Beautiful, beautiful figure. I don't think, it's much different than the 1.0, regarding the body, regarding the material, regarding the articulation, all that stuff. I think it's going to be the same exact thing. They don't mention that anything's updated. They don't mention that anything's newly developed, newly this, newly that. So you just have to assume that it's the same exact body reused for the same exact figure, which we get that all the time. It's nothing new, nothing bad. Here is the symbiote. It looks like you can use the symbiote in different locations. I noticed. So here's like one use, right? You use it on as a gauntlet, right? And then I saw one. It looks like so here's the gauntlet shooting out the black spider webs, and then there was another look to it. Here's again. Let me see. It was him raising his arm, and it looked a lot bigger than what it was. Maybe not in these. See here, right here. So remember, it was like a gauntlet on one side, right? They used it right here, but it looks like you could use it up higher as well. So that's a cool, accessory that you could do. And you could, if somebody buys multiples, right? You can have a fully clean version, and you can use both symbiotes on one figure. You can have one up here, one down here, and the figure will look amazing. So I may get a second symbiote piece down the line eventually at some point just for that extra look. Look at that. How badass is that? So it looks like he gets white spider webs, black spider webs as well. Um, but these pictures are beautiful. These legs are what make the figure, that much better. Obviously, I'm not going to use these legs, but having the legs, being able to use the legs whenever you want is a plus. What I'm excited about with this figure is the symbiote aspect of it. That's like, the clean one, the 1.0 is all clean. So this one I'm going to have with the symbiotes on. Again, the legs are not necessary in my display because I'm going to have no room for it. But being able to display it with this black symbiote is gonna give it a different look. So I'm excited for that. Also, you got the wings, guys. Do you guys use the wings? I've never touched the wings. Even for the Iron Spider figure, I've never touched the wings. I took pictures with the wings. They were a pain in the butt to put those wings on because it's got like all these magnets around, and like to be able to keep that web there, magnetized. It's not a simple thing to do. So I don't know if you guys use it. I don't know if anybody uses it. I don't. These are different. They look different. They look nicer, more Spider-Man-ish looking. But we'll see how they are in hand when you try to put them on. I don't know when my figure's gonna ship. I don't know if they're gonna I never paid for that first batch stuff. I think it's a ripoff. So I hope, I don't have to wait, 3 months like I did for that Loki sticker set. The guy's like, well, you didn't order first batch, so it comes in like in a month, and then it was like 2 months later. It was a nightmare. So we got that, guys. Gorgeous figure. Anybody waiting on this? Also, let me know in the chat. I'll get mine in 2 months. It says jump rope. What the hell? These photos are getting nutty. No, it's cool. It's really, really cool. So let me see. Brad says, so it is. So with releases in China, how long after Sideshow? Usually about a month. Depending on the figure. There was a time that Sideshow was getting figures, the same time that they were releasing out in Hong Kong. I don't know why that stopped, but it hasn't been happening. Actually, Sideshow's been super delayed, apparently, because I get my figures from Hong Kong, and it feels like weeks after people start getting it. I mean, even to this day, a bunch of people haven't gotten their figures, like the Doc Ock and Green Goblin from Sideshow. Apparently, is it true? I don't know, but I've seen complaints about it, so I don't know what the hell's going on with them. I've got soap at work, and that soap at work. The 22 Batman from Jazz Inc. The 22. What's the 22? Is beautiful, pricey but sweet. What's the 22? The 66, maybe? I don't know what you mean by the 22. I don't know the 22. I'm a display an evolution advanced suit with black with arms to black suit with arm exposed to Spidey symbiote takeover. Ooh, look at you. And then when you're done with it, send it over here. Bubble wrapper for me. So yeah, guys, and then, as promised, you guys want a little drama. So I'm going to give you a little drama. It's actually, like I said, it's actually funny drama. It's not so much like it's not so much like an angry drama, but it's a funny drama. So first, here we go. So this here, right? So this here is, come on, what the hell's going on? Here. So here we go, guys. I got to find it first. So here we go. All right. So this is just so you guys where I got this from. So Sideshow, Hot Toys posted this, right? And obviously people started commenting. And so one of the comments was made by none other than Rosario Dawson. And I'm looking for it because it's kind of cool, number one, that she commented under there. I don't know if she was paid to do that. I don't know if she even follows Hot Toys. I'm going to assume she does. I think there was a picture with her holding the original DX 2021 figure. So I'm going to just assume that she's aware. But let's see her comment. Oh, wait. I guess it's, I don't know. I can't find it. Where is it? Did I miss it? Am I bugging out? Am I bugging out? Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. Because I'm looking at the wrong stuff. I think it's here. Don't leave, guys. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right. It's loading. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. So here it is. I had the wrong. I thought it was Facebook. So here she is. Rosario Dawson says the level of detail, which is awesome, right? That she's even like watching this stuff. And then I said, inner is better. So I don't know if you guys saw this, right? But really, really, really cool. The fingerprint, the fingerprint. 22 Batmobile. I still don't know what that is. What is the 22 Batmobile? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Trade your for trade your for. I have drama and I guess gambled and lost. Fingerprint edition. Yeah, I don't know which one. I heard was that at Ohio Comic Con. This guy. She commented on the X2. Oh, I didn't know that. See, so yeah, so I said in art is better. Just to let her know who the real king is in the community. It's not Hot Toys, it's in art. And last but not least, so what I'm about to show you guys, it's something to not do in my group. Okay, if you don't know me and you don't watch my streams and you don't know what I'm about, please don't do this in my group. Okay, this person got a whole pass. Not a whole pass, a whole like entire pass. Okay. He got an entire pass for saying what he said, right? I wanted to be nice. I could have easily ended this person, but again, he clearly doesn't know who I am. He clearly has no idea what I'm about. He clearly doesn't understand what I say or doesn't know what I say. So this is what happened, right? So as always, people complaining about the king, right? So we get this question. For an issue with In-Art Collectibles Gandalf, magnets are broken inside the base, kit or In-Art, okay? So again, another premium product out for collectors from the #1 company in the world with more base magnet issues. Clearly, I don't know why they keep bothering with this stuff. They're trash, right? But again, guys, please, this is the best company out there. So don't talk bad about them. Hot Toys who? Right? So this happened. As you can see, I'm upset at the picture. So I take a screenshot of this, right? And I post it in the group, right? So here are the issues. Here are the, what people are talking about. And this person here, right here, as you can see, man, Fabio coming out like the Hot Toys fanboy. Like Hot Toys doesn't have QC issues also. This person has no idea what they're talking about. So I'm going to show you guys what my response was, because I want to show you guys how much I had to hold back just to not have this person leave the group from being so upset. So I'm going to go in the group real quickly and show you guys exactly what I responded so you guys understand how much I had to hold back and how much I had to keep myself from making this person like leave the group. So let me find it because it happened, I think 2 days ago or yesterday. I think it was yesterday. But my group is so active now, from you guys being so active, thank God, that now it takes me a while to get. It used to be only my posts in my group. Here it is. So I found it. So here we go. So here it is. So he says, man, Fabio coming out like the Hot Toys fanboy. Like Hot Toys doesn't have you. So number one, Inart chill, defending Inart, right? Number one, because I didn't say anything bad. I'm posting what somebody else said, right? So he's coming at me, calling me a Hot Toys fanboy for pointing out what Inart issues, what somebody's having, issues with, somebody that is having issues with Inart posted, right? It wasn't me. I just screenshotted it and I shared it. Somebody else posted it, but he came at me with that comment, right? So I respond, please don't start. I'm the first one to call out Hot Toys, so don't go there. That's when you know that I held back. Number one, I said please. When I say please is a warning to please, like, chill the hell out because you're gonna wake up something that you don't want to wake up. I've never talked to this guy. I don't think he's not a regular. He's not my friend. He's not an acquaintance. He's not a supporter. He's not a follower, at least as far as I know. I've never, like I said, he's never talked to me. We've never had a conversation. So this, I could easily have taken this as a personal disrespect, right? As a personal attack towards me, right? He came at me directly about it when I didn't even mention anything about Hot Toys, right? All I did was share a comment. So that's why I'm telling you guys, like, please do not do this in my group. If you're going to go in there being disrespectful, like, again, I was being so nice. For me to hold back like this, so nice. Because I could have easily destroyed him. But it gets better. Then, Babo! Babo says, but Hot Toys has won Super Bowls. Correct. Inart still in college learning how to put a magnet in a base. Pretty big difference. There you go. So for anybody calling anybody a Hot Toys anything, even though that's not the case, I will rather be a Hot Toys fanboy than an Inart idiot. Because that's what they are. Idiots. How is this crap company number one in the community? It's garbage. So, guys, please. So then I respond to Bob. Don't be mean to Ryan. Bless his heart. He clearly doesn't know me or watch me, so he gets a pass on this one, 100%. Because you guys know that Hot Toys messes up, I'm the first one to say this is garbage. Just like when they did the 2099. I was like, what the hell is this? And I was still going to buy it because I was like, it's different. Let me try it. But it was not something we expected. I definitely didn't expect that, right? So that is my point. And then he says, I guess he came back a little bit with a different attitude and says, if Hot Toys found a way to do magnets that power a figures light up feature, that would be a win for me. And then I said for everyone. And then Rob says, but Inart is premium, right? Because it's delusion. It's delusion. It's crazy how these people really, really think that Inart is actually a somebody in the community right now. It's trash. Also, they were supposed to be shipping the Pennywise B version, which is the only one I'm waiting for. Now it's delayed. They're shipping out the A version now, apparently. They're doing like small batches, apparently. They're Kit's, the one notifying us about what's going on with them, because he's the one who's got to ship them out. So I messaged him. I said, what's going on with the B version? Oh, it's delayed now. So what is this way of releasing items? What do they do? 20 pieces every 3 months? Like, I don't understand. Like, people still don't have their figures right now. Gandalf and whatever else, and the Joker, apparently. If that's true, I don't know. But can you imagine? Can you imagine? The company doesn't even have proper distribution, but they're king. They are king. Unbelievable. Let me see what you guys are saying. 22 equals fingerprint. Is that what that means? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I thought it was a 66 Batmobile. I don't know. I never heard of a 22 Batmobile. Rudy says it's Batmobile. It's the Batmobile from the Batman. Oh, the ugly one. Yes. Yeah, no, that's ugly. I don't like that. That's why I didn't get that garbage. Chris, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here today. Happy Friday, my friend. He clearly doesn't know you're one of the heads. This guy. No, it's guys, don't do that. Don't do that, because it's not only is it disrespectful, but then you know what happens? And this happened in on Reddit also. People come, when I post anything, they come at me with their negative things, and they don't come like, it's not a personal thing. It's towards the figure. But it's a dig. They say, dumb stuff about figures just as a dig. It's never anything positive. Never anything positive. It's always some dumb comment about that figure's ugly. Yeah, it's from 2009. So stuff like that. So don't do that. I don't care. I post pictures. I don't even care if you like it. I post for people who want to see it and enjoy looking at different pictures every single day, right? I don't post for you to tell me how you feel about the figure, if it's ugly or pretty. That's not my problem. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't need to know about it. So they come at me with these digs. Oh, the figure's trash. And then what happens? When I respond, guess who's the bad guy? Every time. Because I don't play that stuff. Don't come at me with your negativity and try to give me a little zinger with your comment about the figure looking like crap because it's from 10 years ago. Oh, that face is horrible. What do you want me to do about it? I didn't make the damn figure. Why are you talking to me? Why are you saying that? So I made a post on Reddit, and I said, I only post for entertainment. I said, if you guys don't like it, please block me. I don't need to. I said, if you don't like the figure, I don't care, and I don't want to hear about it. It's not my problem. So this is why I give him a pass, because if I feel disrespected and you come at me disrespectful, you are going to get destroyed. It's just that simple. That's why I avoid things. That's why I stay away from stuff. That's why I avoid drama. That's why I avoid, the moment you throw my name into something, it's on 100%. I don't back down from it. I don't go looking for trouble. I don't go disrespecting people. I don't go attacking people for a reason. It's not because I'm afraid of them. It's because I'm afraid of me. Because I get ugly real quickly, right? I know that about myself. That's why I'm always laughing. That's why I'm always joking. That's why I'm always the way that I am, for a reason. Because I go like that when somebody comes for me. Because I don't do that to anybody. So I don't expect anybody to do it to me, right? I don't disrespect people. We all talk about, all the stuff that goes on in the community. I've never been disrespectful. I will call, I will mention things that are going on, but I will never be disrespectful. I will never make up something. I will never lie about something. So why do it to me? Because of the fact that I don't do that to people, that's why when they do it to me, it's on immediately. There's no oh, well, no. You don't know me. Don't do that. You guys see all the interactions that I have with people in my group. It's always a joke, always joking around, always messing around, always laughing, because there's no need to be anything else in this community. But you're going to come for me, don't do it. It's not good. It's not going to be good for you. It's just not. Right? It's just that simple. I don't let people walk all over me. I don't let people disrespect me because I don't do it to other people. If I was that person, I deserve it because I disrespect everybody all the time. So it's just coming back to me. Right? So that's understandable. If I'm going around disrespecting everybody, absolutely I will take it. Oh, I'm disrespectful too. Who cares? But I don't do that. Right? I don't talk to a lot of people. I talk to, you guys see who I talk to, who I interact with, who I associate with. Right? It's always fun and games, always joking around, always good, good fun. It's not about attacking people. It's not disrespecting people. So that's why I tell you guys, please, please, if you don't know me, if we don't talk, if you're not my friend, if you're not an acquaintance, if we don't, we've never had a normal conversation, if I don't know who you are, don't talk to me like that. Because what comes out of my mouth is going to hurt your feelings and you're not going to like it. And guess what? Then you're going to leave the group and cry about it. Oh, this guy's this guy's that. How can people like? Then I'm the bad guy. That's why I gave him a pass. To avoid that. Because all these people, not all these people, but people like that want to push buttons, but they don't know whose buttons they're pushing because they don't know me. Right? How am I a fanboy? How am I a Hot Toys fanboy? It's been very clear that I'm a Hot Toys fan first and foremost. I've been collecting Hot Toys longer than many, many people in the community. Of course, I love Hot Toys. Hot Toys first and foremost before any other company in the world. Does that mean I'm a fanboy? Does that mean I don't call them out? I call them out all the time. So that's how I know. And that's why another reason why I gave him a pass. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know me. Because for him to say that, he clearly doesn't know me. He clearly doesn't watch my streams because he would know that I'm the first one to say, Hot Toys, you messed up. Hot Toys messed this up. This doesn't look good. Why do they do this? I don't understand this, right? I'm the first one to say it. I'm the first one to say it. So that comment let me know he doesn't know who I am at all, right? On top of that, he's defending InArt, which is nothing. So that was the second part to that, he has brain damage, right? So immediately he's either autistic or there's something wrong with him mentally because that doesn't even make sense. So that's why I gave him, I said, maybe this guy's, mentally retarded. Maybe he's got, brain damage, something. Because I'm like, he doesn't know. That's why I was very polite. I said, please don't say that, don't go there because it's not true. And because of the fact that I know that I don't know him, for him to say that to me, I was like, wait a minute, like we got to relax here. So that's my issue with stuff like that. Like guys, like don't, again, if it's a joke and we know each other, cool. Like, you guys know who the people who joke around with me know how I am. And I'm always joking around, because again, why be mad in this hobby? Why be upset in this hobby? Why be angry in this hobby? No, it's for fun. So I'm always laughing. I'm always joking. But to comfort people like that, bad. MB Dyson, welcome. What's up? He said, what's up in our fans? This guy, unbelievable. So disrespectful. MB Dyson, unbelievable. Joker is definitely not kid. He just sells product. Yeah, no. Yes. So for those who don't know, InArt did a stream weeks ago talking about InArt will not be responsible for anything you order. You have to go wherever you ordered from to get anything replaced, anything exchanged. So be careful where you order from. This is an exact quote of John from InArt saying that. You need to, we will not be contacted with issues. Whoever you bought it from, that's who you will get your issues fixed from, and we will deal with whoever you order from. That's exactly what he said. So if he bought from Kit, he has to go through Kit. If he bought from Pop Culture, he has to go through Pop Culture. Right? It was told to us by John from Inner. I like Inner as well. I usually stick with Hot Toys because American distance through Sideshow. Oh, I got you. I say the distance. I got you. Now again, there's nothing wrong with liking Inner. That's not the problem. It's never been. It's like saying I like Mondo too. There's nothing wrong with liking Mondo. The problem is these people in the community with brain damage saying and spreading that Inner is better than Hot Toys, saying that Inner is taking over and Inner is gonna dethrone Hot Toys, which is the most ludicrous statements in the world. That's why these people who say that, at this point, to me, they all have brain damage. They're all not okay here. Autism, something is wrong because it doesn't make sense, right? People with their Gandalf or same base problem. You are the king company. You can't get magnets right. You're gonna dethrone Hot Toys, but you can't get a magnet right. Are you crazy? So that's the issue, Brad. It's not about you liking what you like because nobody could tell you what to like. That's not the problem. You know, it's like me telling you, how dare you like Inner? Who the hell do you think you are to like Inner? Never. It's just what is being said about Inner in the community that is the problem. If Inner can get something going with Sideshow, yeah, but the problem is that Sideshow is very anti-non-licensed, and so Inner is barely licensed, and so that's why Sideshow will never touch that company, which is also why Inner has issues with distribution. They're the only company that doesn't know who's going to be distributing their product yet. Toys Era, So Toys, Premier Toys, Play Toys, any third-party company, SH Hero, any third-party company that is garbage, like full-blown garbage, right? At least Inner is here. Third parties are that you would think, right? Down here, right? Inner, third party. They all have distribution from somebody. You're going to tell me Inner can't find a partly licensed or partially licensed a company can't get their own distribution? Why? They're premium. They're the best. They're better than Hot Toys. Oh, that's right. Because they got no licensing anywhere. Because they're just a freaking, what do you call it? Oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for? A propped up third-party company. That's all. A fancy. That's all they are. A fancier third-party company at this point. You can talk about that license all you want. They don't have anything. Nothing. It's clear. Trash. So the moment they get licensed worldwide, right, then that's a different story. But right now, because they're, again, a crap beginner company, they're just beginning. They're in the beginning stages of a company. That's why they're still trying to figure out their magnets on their base, right? Hot Toys is 20 years ahead of that. They're not bothering with magnets. And I didn't know that putting a magnet in a certain sequence was, molecular engineering. Because it sounds like it is. They can't get a base with magnets right. Why? What's so difficult about their best premium product? Exactly, because it's crap. So that's my issue, Brad. My issue is the people, the autistic people, the brain damaged people in the community repeating this nonsense because it's not true. That's my problem, So I will always pick Hot Toys over any other company in the world, but it doesn't mean that I will not call out their flaws or just let their flaws slide and be like, oh, well, Hot Toys is the best. They don't make mistakes. I've never said that. I've never said Hot Toys was perfect either. So that's what I mean. If you don't know me, don't come for me because you're going to get destroyed. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Because again, guess who's the bad guy? Me. It'll always be me. That's why I don't put up with that stuff, because I don't let people disrespect me, because I'm not that person. Especially if it's something that somebody that I don't talk to. That's even worse. That's even worse. So yeah, guys. Yes. All right, let me catch up with you guys later and later. Let me catch up with you guys real quick and then I'm out. Let's see what you guys are saying. For a Hot Toast fanboy, that was a good measured response. Proud of we'll get through this. Now, because you don't understand, like, you guys don't understand how much I held back. Like you guys don't understand because I don't play that. I don't play that stuff. I don't play that stuff with anybody. You know, especially again, somebody who I don't know. If you don't know me, why are you directing yourself at me like that? Why? You don't know what's coming your way if I feel a type of way. So don't do that. It's for your own good. It's not for me. It's for your own good. You know? I like this new. It's a nice. No, I'm telling you guys know the people who know who really know me and talk to me all the time. Joker J being one of them. They know what I'm about, right? They really know what I'm about. So I don't need to, like, pretend anything. But the people who don't know me and come for me, those are the ones who are going to get surprised. So because of what had happened with on Reddit, the day before with that post I told you guys about, I said, you know what? I said, because what happened was somebody said some dumb on Reddit, and my response was, next time email Hot Toys and post what they say and let us know. And then some loser in the chat said, "Oh, I didn't like your response. I thought you were different," and he blocked me just because I said that. All I said was, you should contact Hot Toys, email them, tell them how you feel, and then post it on here so we know what they said. Somebody else responded, "I didn't like your response. I thought you were different." Block. Again, I don't care because I didn't do anything wrong. But that's my point. I'm the bad guy for responding to some dumb retard. That's my problem. You should have laid back. No, that's the thing. I don't, again, because it's always going to be me. It's always going to be he's, because of my status. That's all it is, because of my status, right? You're this, you're a POS, you're this, you're that, and I get it. I get it. I've dealt with it from the moment I was posting, my collection on Facebook. I get it. That's why I know what it is. That's why I know that when I post something and people, comment, with little negative, digs, I get it. I see it. I'm not blind. I'm not an idiot. I know what they're doing. It's all passive aggressive stuff. I know it. I'm the king of it. So that's why I don't put up with it. But because, again, what had happened the day before, I was like, you know what? Let me let him breathe. Let me let him breathe because it could get very ugly, So that's what I mean. I too am a Toast fanboy, unapologetically, and if someone, no, absolutely, and that's the thing. You guys know, I make it very clear. Besides being a collector, I'm a Hot Toys collector first and foremost. That's it. I'm here for Hot Toys. I'm here because of Hot Toys. Period. Point blank. End of story. The thing is, again, because he doesn't know me, he made it seem like I don't call out Hot Toys. I don't point out their flaws. I don't point out their mistakes. That's what bothered me. Not that he called me a fanboy, because that's a fact, right? What bothered me was that he made it seem like all I was about was Hot Toys, and I had never, pointed out any other flaws. That's what got me, and that's what I didn't like. Babo song. He said, "What's up?" He said, "What's up?" Ah, man. No, I didn't know if Babo had seen it until after the fact, when I got the notification that somebody else had commented. And I was like, "Oh shit." I said, when he said the Super Bowl, I was like, "Oh," I was dying. That's why I even said, I said, "Don't be mean to him." That's so funny. I don't see the price points with InArt versus, because InArt came in with a specific price point to, again, the ripoff. 2 rooted jokers for $1,000, ripoff. 2 sculpted jokers for, what was it, $700 and something dollars, ripoff. So they came in with a specific price point that people purchase because of what it was, right? So you got it now. You got a Gandalf at $300 and something dollars. Whoever likes that, by all means, go ahead. But look, base problems. Why? Why are we having base problems? The beards, apparently, the beards were all uneven on the figures. Also, that was another complaint that I forgot the screenshot. You know, some beards were longer than others. Why is there no uniformity with the product? Because it's garbage. That's why. So anybody calling that premium or better than Hot Toys is brain damage. And when you guys see that, let them know, please. When you guys see, oh, Inner, this is the best, you're brain damage. You have brain damage. There's no way your brain functions at 100%. It's crazy. Crazy. They made promises they can't fulfill. Exactly, 100%. And that's why everything's delayed all the time. Everything's delayed. They can't keep up. And that's why they will never, anytime soon, they will never get worldwide licensing. They can't handle this production. They cannot. That's why they didn't go for worldwide licenses, because they're not going to make that much product, which is why they have to overcharge for their crappy product to be able to make some type of money, because it's only being sold over there and whoever's shipping everywhere else, rather than being able to get distributors like Sideshow in North America. You know, they already apparently got Pop Culture in Australia. But they can't do that, you know, legally, because they're not worldwide licensed. So that's the problem. Some of these fanboys take shit. Yeah, 100%. They're very hardcore. And again, it's toys. Like, what's the problem? You know, it's toys. What is? But the delusion has to stop. And it won't stop until you guys, who constantly are in the groups and seeing this, you know, say anything. If you don't say anything, it'll continue. If you guys put these people in their place every single time that something like that is said, believe me, they'll watch your mouth after. The Inner fandom is because absolutely, when you can criticize something, just absolutely 100%. And where is this coming from? This is coming from the streams that push this product as the best product. That is the only people responsible. Those are the only people responsible for that. Is these streams that are constantly with John from InArt on them, pushing this as if it's, you know, the new grails of life. You know, and for those who don't remember, just a quick reminder of how premium and how, you know, amazing these items are.
Strands for the
So that right there, the fact that the necks, the heads are not even attached to the necks, and they fall over and the heads roll off. That's premium. That's the best. That's $400 worth. But Hot Toys is the garbage company. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. SS has these new pop-up windows on the side for the. Oh yes, I did see that. I just saw it right now. I didn't know until right now. I have a long fuse, but don't. Yeah, no, I don't. You know, because I don't bother anybody. You know, I don't go out of my way to, like, you know, mess with people. I just, not me. Like, I'll joke with you all day long, but to, like, mess with you, no. Don't come for me though. Don't come for me, because you're not gonna like the response. It's just who I am. You know, if I don't bother anybody, why are you bothering me? Like, what did I do to you? That's why I go crazy, like, immediately. Like, don't bother me. You know. So say goodnight to the, yeah, exactly. And again, I could easily be the bad guy. I've been the bad guy, my entire Facebook collecting career. I've always been the bad guy. So I'm already used to it. That's not the point. I could have easily destroyed the guy. But I was like, you know what? I was like, let him breathe. I literally said, just let him live. Let him live. Because it could have gotten very ugly very, very quickly, Inner has only like 3, exactly, but they're the best. According to these people, they're the best. According to all these brain damage collectors, they're the best. They make premium everything. Just because they got rooted now, they're king. 2 figures out. Can't even stand on their bases. Premium, the best. People are willing to go buy a second base for their jokers because it's useless. But they're the best. People are modifying bases for their jokers because it's useless. But they're the best. It's delusion. It's 100% delusion that's going on in the community. And you guys let that slide all day long. All day long. These streamers putting them on. Oh, inner. Trash. This is what you guys watch. And this is the problem. You guys watch those streams and then you get fed up all that BS and then you go repeat it in the groups as if you just learned something that was good news or new news or something, It's all lies. They're pushing a product in your face. They have to blow it up. Who's gotten all these figures? All the YouTubers. How about the people who paid for them? Who actually paid for them? How come they don't get their figures? Oh, that's right. Because they got to show you what it looks like with these people taking pictures. They don't even take detailed pictures at that. They take far away pictures so you can see the figure, but you don't see what's messed up about it. They don't point out errors or flaws or details on it. No, it's just, and then what does Inart do? Oh, thanks to blah for this beautiful figure picture. Because it's a joke. It's to get these streaming YouTubers to get you to like these figures and fall for these figures. That's why they're balls deep with this guy all the time. That's it. It's that simple. It's that simple. There's nothing great about any of these figures. Not a little bit. This is why they're pushing them on you guys. And this is why they get them first. Because of that. Oh, let's show that the YouTubers got it first. So they create a little bit of hype and then, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. And then what? And then how long you guys got to wait? The people who put out the money for them, how long are you guys waiting for it? It's a scam. It's a scam. Everything's delayed constantly. It's a scam. They constantly need money. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. You're going to see how long everybody's going to take to get these Gandalf. Like until the last person gets them, it's going to be at least 6 months, if not longer. Just wait. It's crazy. You should have called them special special needs. No, it's crazy. And that's the thing. Like, people can get offended by me saying, mentally retarded and autistic and brain damage. Be offended all you want. I'm just speaking the truth. If you don't like the truth, get the hell out of here. Block me. Because I will always tell the truth. Because a lot of the things that they say make no sense. So therefore, they're either delusional or brain damage. Pick one. Because nothing they say justifies what they're saying. Because it's not even remotely anywhere near close to the truth. And they believe it. They believe it. It's insane. It's insane. That's what's crazy. That's what blows my mind. The short bus. It's crazy. Brian, welcome. Long time, my friend. Look at you. Look at you. Look at me. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Mr. Bob says, come back from lunch and we on. Yeah, no, I'm almost done. I what do you call it? I just had to get something out because it's crazy. Polo, welcome. Look at you. Long time. How have you been? I thought Inart was licensed. No, there are licensed. There are Asia license only. So, which clearly means nothing because they can't get anybody to distribute outside of Asia. which they got pop culture, I believe. And I don't know. I think they're trying to get comic concepts as well. Again, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's happening. I don't know if they can legally. So I don't know any, about that, but they are licensed in Asia, but just Asia. That's it. That's why, it's like unbelievable. It's like Hot Toys is trash. Yeah, I know, but they got worldwide licenses for every single product. Yet you're going to tell me that Inner is better with, local license and no product. Okay. Anyway, I find it a joke. The Batman is delayed again. Yeah, it's a scam. It's a scam. Delayed figures when they 130 posts for going on in exact. It's a scam. It's a lie. Again, this is all being pushed by your streaming, by your favorite streamers, by your favorite YouTubers. This is what's being pumped out. All this misinformation, disinformation, malinformation, lies, BS. This is what's happening. All of it. This is the problem. And you guys are eating it up because some guy attached to the company said so. The guy who's getting the figures ahead of time to promote the company said so. You don't think there's anything biased going on? You don't think maybe, maybe they're lying a little bit because they're working with this company? No? Doesn't cross your mind? Maybe they're, they have to push the product to be able to get these figures ahead of time? Don't you guys think that maybe a little bit? Pushing Jazz Inc. as well? With all these complaints all the time? Jazz Inc. is in the streams. Pushing product. I could guarantee you they get either free product or discounted products when they have that guy on. So what do they have to do? They got to push the product, say it's good, say it's great, say it's the best, say it's this, because I need that discount. And you guys fall for it. You. Because you think that anything coming out of their mouth is legit. It's Bible. It's gospel. It's everything. When they don't even own anything substantially, right? They do have, their 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever it is. Nothing substantial. Nothing that gives them any ranking of, I really should believe this guy because he knows what he's talking about. Nothing. Yo, it's crazy. It's cray. David, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Derek, welcome. How are you, my friend? We got, let's see. MB Dyson says, Inner and Hot Toys Batman figures are, yeah, I wonder if they're doing, I mean, I know Inner is delayed because they're not coming out anytime soon. Look at the, this is how you know they're ready. Come on. This is how you know they're ready.
The strands for the...
So how can that figure come out anytime soon when it's not even attached to the neck? So it's not happening. It's not happening at all. Not even a little bit. So did you hear that looking over his shoulder inners? Oh man. Oh, David. Mr. Mom says people like to talk collective. Exactly. There is a huge difference, and this is a great point, Mr. Mom. There is a huge difference between being a collector and actually collecting and talking about collecting. Two different worlds. So when you guys watch, you watch people talking about collecting, right? That's what you guys are watching. You don't watch actual collectors, right? You watch people who talk about collecting. Big difference. Good point. I think Inner now is waiting until Hot Toys drops are 22. Oh my God. You can't rush a good masterpiece like Inner. This guy, he always comes in here. Pushing buttons, this guy. Unbelievable. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Here, this for you.
Wrong.
MB Dyson says, Hezreal, Fabs, grab your Johnny. That's real, bro. He said, Pushers. Absolutely. That's all they do. That's all they do. Because you got to think about this. If I'm attached to a company, right? I'm attached to them because I get something out of it, right? Like, for example, I'm going to give you a perfect example. Be working with Toys for Kiddos. What do I get from them? His policy is we ship within 3 days of the order, right? My deal with him is as soon as I place that order, obviously it's a time difference, but as soon as he's, has is able to get the figure, I'm getting it right away, right? So that was their deal. I to promote him, you send me the figures that I order as soon as possible, right? So that's why I promote him, because I get something out of it. You're going to tell me that these people are telling you that this company's the best, that this company's better than Hot Toys, that this company's this, that this company's that, and they're not getting anything out of it? Are you out of your mind? So, of course, they're going to push it as much as possible, because whatever they're getting has to be substantial enough to lie to you guys. Just like Justin. He would have never pushed what he did on you guys if he wasn't benefiting as much as he was benefiting. It's just that simple. Right? I will promote Toys for Kiddos, whenever possible. Right? If I order something, of course I'm going to do it. If they post something, of course I'm going to do it. But now, because that comes from me promoting them like that, if even when I didn't order anything, I could easily not. Oh, well, I didn't order this, so I don't have to promote it. But I do it because of me, right? Because I want to do it, because I'm working with them. So obviously, I want them to make money if I'm working with them. Because hopefully, my goal would be that they're like, you know what? You proved yourself. Whatever you want to figure, just tell us what figure. We'll send you the figure. That's my goal, to eventually be getting free figures in my collection, right? Doesn't mean I'm going to lie to you and be a scumbag to you guys about it. Oh, yeah, let's rip everybody off so I can benefit. I would never. The moment anything like that comes up, goodbye. I told you guys, I cannot work with you. I don't want my name, stuck to that, because that's just who I am. Let somebody else do it. If you people got no integrity out there, let them. I don't like that. The karma that comes with that is not good, and I don't want it. I don't want it, So that's what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. Most of them are YouTube personalities rather than 100%. That's exactly what it is. That's 100% what it is. And again, because they got their few figures in the background, most of them have what? Empty module cases in the background, right? But they got to show you something. They got to show you, listen, I collect, so you got to listen to me. That's why I put my collection in the background. It's that simple. So they got to set up the lighting. They got to set up this. Can you imagine? You look at my background. You don't see anything. Can you imagine having to rearrange my entire room so you guys can see what I have? Who cares? I don't need to prove anything to you, because I know what I'm about. They got to prove something to you, because they're not about that life. So they got to give you illusion. They got to give you a visual. Oh, look, they know what they're talking about. Look at look at the background. Look at the cool lighting. Look at the cool lighting. They must be real YouTubers. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's that simple. It's that simple. So you can tell who is what and who is who just by the stream. Anytime somebody tries to show off something, why are you showing that off? Who are you trying to impress? If that were the case, you better believe I would have turned around this whole desk and I would have faced it where you guys could see my entire 6, huge cases that nobody has. And so does that make me better than anybody? No. But that's what it is. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. That's all. It's crazy. And people fall for this, because in the YouTube world, the fancier visuals, the fancier backgrounds, the fancier lighting, it makes it appealing. It makes you want to be there watching. I get it. It's a TV show. 100% understand. That's why I tell you guys, I am not a YouTuber. My channel sucks all around. There's nothing visually appealing about it whatsoever. I come to talk to you guys about what's going on in the community, tell you guys my opinion, that I don't need to add visuals and make it fancy. For what? The value is the conversation, not the visuals, not the lies, not the effects. It's the conversation. It's the knowledge. It's the facts. It's not about look at my background. Look, I look. Do you guys, does it look like I collect with my collection in the background? Does it look good? Does it look like I'm a collector? So people can listen to me? Can you imagine if that was the case? People would be like, who the hell is this guy? He doesn't have anything in the background. That's my point. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So many people complain about that Batman movie, and now it's one of them. Oh my God. This guy. I'm collecting videos of actual collecting videos. This guy. I like to be associated with people who pay their bills. Pay their bills. I buy what I love. Absolutely. The market is beautiful. Could Inart do that? Never. Never, ever, ever. And I don't think they're going to get into diecast figures either. That's another thing, guys. I doubt that they're going to get into figures like that. And I will keep saying that until I see them making a single one, which again, I don't think so. I think they're going to stick to what they know best, which is clothing, tailoring, and making just regular outfits. I don't think they're going to go all out with diecast and, hard plastic and Iron Man figures. I don't think so. And it would be a no-brainer for them being Asia license only and Iron Man being one of their most favorite, figures overseas. Are they going to do one? I can guarantee you they won't. But again, they're the best, though. I'm not trying to be a hater. They're the best. They won't touch an Iron Man, but they're the best. Hot Toys has made like 100 Iron Man. They suck, though. Hot Toys garbage. The hell out of here. Will Fox just started collecting. LOL, but you're in He's just started collecting this guy. That's so mean. Oh my God. All this time watching you, and now I'm kind of sold on the fold out tape. Actually, I don't know if you guys noticed. I got a new one. I got a new shorter one because the other one was so long and so flimsy. This is a little bit more sturdy. So I got a new one, and it's black too, so it works. Like, I can see your bathroom. It's all I can see your bathroom. This guy. Oh my God. Sadly, Hot Toys does not have the and guess what? Do they need it? They have 50 other licenses. Do they really need to compete with Asmus and Inart? No. Let them go do their own thing. Hot Toys doesn't need to do that, But does it mean that they could ever get it? Absolutely, they can get it. They probably don't want to bother with it. They got, what's his name? Harry Potter. So do they really want to bother with that? Who knows? Maybe eventually they will, just to shut them up. So who knows? And imagine the cost of Inart doing diecast. Yeah, no, it's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be the dumbest thing you'll ever see. The dumbest thing you'll ever see, because they're not that company. Like I tell you guys every time, can they become that company? Anybody can become that company. Anybody can dethrone Hot Toys. Anybody. No company coming out 2 months ago is gonna dethrone Hot Toys. It's that simple. It's not that it's impossible. It's just not happening anytime soon. That's the issue. People are saying it's happening already. And that's the delusion. That's the problem. Have you gotten new flip flops? Actually, I did. Remember they were white? Now they're black. Oh, man, you guys are crazy. I love the new table. Party of bring the cards in and water. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's so funny. I like Inner, but want to see magic. I want to see a magic. All right, guys. But yeah, so I'm out of here. Don't forget, I'll see you guys on Saturday, 9:30 p.m. It'll be probably Mike and Luis is in Vegas with the he's checking out the races. So we're gonna do something with that. So please, I hope to see you guys there. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being so active in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. And I'll see you in the next one.